My stepdad purposefully ruined my $900 prom dress by washing it. Is there anything I can do, such as take legal? Edit. Sorry, for some reason Reddit took my original post down. This is my first time using Reddit. I've never posted on here, but I really need advice because I'm so distraught and have no clue what I should do. I'm only 17 and don't know if there's any legal action I can take. So for a little background, I live with my bio mom and her husband since my dad and mom separated and were never married. I originally lived with my dad since I was 2. He won custody during the custody battle. However, he later lost custody of me after having a bad work accident that made him paralyzed, and he wouldn't be able to take care of me, but I still see him every weekend and the whole summer. I moved in with my mom and her husband and their 2 sons, 1 stepbrother and 1 half-brother, when I was 10. And ever since then, my stepdad basically directly and indirectly says that I've disrupted their lives by coming back into my mother's life, because I'm an extra person they have to take care of. I've been working since I was in 10th grade and saving up for my senior year/college since last year with the money from my job, since my mom and her husband let me know that only my mom would only help me with the basics such as my graduation cap and gown, senior dues, and senior class photo. Anything else I would have to pay for myself, such as prom. I get paid about $400 every 2 weeks from my job, which I've been saving in full, and then making extra money doing nails, about $100 a week plus tip, which I use as my spending money. Since it's my senior and last year of high school, I've been wanting to go all out for prom, so I set an $800 budget for my prom dress. My prom is in April and I wanted to get my prom dress early since most of the actual cute ones sell out quick. So I went prom dress shopping in December and found a beautiful dress that's costed $890. It's dark green with a long train with rhinestone embedded into it with glitter in the dress. When I first showed my mom and stepdad the dress, they asked how much it was, which I told them the amount, and my mom said that she wouldn't be paying for a dress that expensive, which I replied it's okay because I have more than enough money saved up to buy it, and I'll still have a lot of money left over, $23K to be exact, but only my mom knows that. Mom said I could get the dress and that it was very pretty. However, my stepdad said that it's irresponsible and a waste of money and I should use it for better things like helping out the family and paying some of the bills. And get a dress cheaper that's max $300. Mind you, both his sons own PS5 and multiple $200 plus shoes. Long story short, my mom disagreed with him and I ended up getting the dress in the end, and she even put $150 toward it. However, ever since then he constantly brings up that I help pay for things around the house since I have so much money to throw away, but my mom always shuts it down, saying that I work hard for my money to save it and I already help about with paying the Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Hulu bills, while my stepbrother, 18, don't pay anything. Anyway, last Saturday we got into a really big disagreement because my stepdad suggested I should help my stepbrother pay for his prom, to which I responded with no. He later called me selfish and said that it's not fair that I get an expensive outfit while he doesn't. And I guess I said within a snarky way, I responded with, that's not my child or my problem. He later tried to complain to my mom and she said that I was right and that if anything he should pay for his own prom. Well, today when I woke up from a nap, I noticed my prom dress was missing from my closet since it's in the very front of my closet, and looked around for it. I then asked my stepdad if he has seen it since my mother was at work. And he said he had, and in fact he was washing it, while giving me a condescending smile. I immediately ran downstairs and saw my dress being washed on the heavy-duty cycle. I immediately canceled it and it was ruined. Majority of my rhinestones came out and the glitter was washed out. The whole dress had been mangled. I took one look at it and then threw it in a trash bag and left for my friend's house with the dress. I texted my mom and sent her pictures, but I'm currently at my friend's house and laying on her bed. My friend's parent hanged it outside to allow it to air dry, so my stepdad can't put the blame on them if they dried it in the dryer. What makes me know he did to spite me, because he never washes clothes, cooks, or anything since he's the man of the house, so he shouldn't have to, so there was no viable reason he could have for washing it, even if it needed washing. Is there anything I can do? I know neither of them can replace being their tough financial situation. I'll update you guys when mom gets home. So far my stepdad has called 2x, but I haven't answered him. And my mom's at work and can't receive calls. OP's updates. Edit 1. I don't know how to add updates, so Emma just add an edit, but my mom and me just got off the phone and she's pissed and OTW home. She's currently OTW home, so me and my friend and her dad are OTW to my house, and my mom said she was gonna call the cops as soon as she get off the phone, so they may be there by the time I get there. We've taken pictures and the uncle, my mom brother, will be over there by 8 BC. I contacted him while at work. I've listened to all your suggestions about withdrawing my money out of my account, so I'm thinking, and I talked to my dad about that as well and told me I can stay with him. Edit/update 2. When I got home, my friend stayed in the car while her dad walked me in, and my stepdad was already gone. However, police were at the house. As of now, police said they can't really arrest him because it's not like he broke the law of stealing. I don't know how to explain it. Basically, this theft isn't breaking the law. BC, he washed it and didn't keep it. They suggested I can get a confession and get him to pay or take him to small claims court. Also, the dress is non-refundable if damaged, so I can't return it or anything. While explaining to my mom what happened, I kind of fumbled my words and started crying, and she hugged me as I cried. And she said that he's gonna pay for this. This financial issue has actually been ongoing disagreement, and I think he just pulled the last straw. BC, she is pissed. Also, I talked to my uncle, and he's actually off work and over his way over here. Him and my stepdad apparently have a rough history since my dad has had a smart mouth towards him in the past. While explaining to my uncle what happened, he said that it would be alright, and if anything he'll buy back the dress before it sells out, so I'll have my dress by prom, but he does expect my stepdad to pay me back one way or another, so I'm basically probably gonna get my dress for free. Maybe that's a little win. I'll update more probably later tonight. But things seem to be good. Edit. Also, to clear up some confusion, I pay the streaming service bills. BC, I really want to watch the shows on those services, and my mom works hard but doesn't make enough to have those services on top, so I've offered to pay them so we could have them. She not a horrible I'll pick my husband over you mother, and she always defend me, and he's never pulled a stunt like this, just tries to convince her to control my money and savings. And she's never spent my saving either. I feel like that's why they always clash, because he has a mindset of we have all these financial troubles and your daughter could solve them with her savings and you have access to them. Edit/update 4. Okay, so my uncle came over and he and my mom had a little argument. BC, he blamed her for enabling my stepdad's behavior by not leaving him, and that's why he felt comfortable to do what he did. And she argued back, saying she always defended me against him and has never taken any of my money, which is true. We all talked about it a bit, and she revealed that last night they had actually had an argument about paying off a car payment because she made a comment about how all these bills are taking a toll on her, and he made a comment about how it wouldn't be that much of a toll if she used my savings and didn't allow me to spend it on foolishness, and she got mad and defensive. BC, he keeps bringing it up. He also said that the $900 I spent could have paid off that car payment for the next 2 months. By the way, he only know about my savings because he know how much I get paid and that I've been saving all of it. So we think that's what triggered him to throw my dress in the washer. My mom and stepdad has also been texting back and forth, and he admitted that he washed it to teach me a lesson that I shouldn't spend that much money on a dress that can be destroyed that easily, but he put the setting on heavy duty, so he obviously intended to destroy it. My uncle has also offered to replace the dress, so I don't need to worry about not getting to wear my special dress. We called the boutique and explained it to them, and they say they can order another dress, although it won't be there until February 23rd, which fine TBH. My mother sent my stepdad a long threatening message basically calling him out. She's kinda heated RN, so I'ma try and ask for a screenshot later. Her and my father also spoke and decided that it'd be best that I get my own bank account so that my stepdad can't use the excuse that she has access to my account, so that's also great. My mom and I had a talk about what's gonna happen after this, and she said she's not sure as of just yet. BC, it's all a little too much for her. BC, she's seriously contemplating leaving him, but I guess she don't want to actively discuss that right now. Also, my stepdad is currently at a friend's house. I'll continue to update, possibly may get one tomorrow. My friend's parents are gonna keep the dress over their house, and Emma pick it up tomorrow to have as proof. Edit. I apologize for not being to update since Reddit took down my post because of a no walls text rule that I was unaware of, but it's all good now. Edit/update 5. My uncle has transferred me $1,000 for my prom dress, and I'm actually planning on using the money for replace the dress and buy new shoes. He's very well off, which was one reason I contacted him in the first place. So I plan on just calling the boutique and seeing if they can reorder it, and I'll just pick it up from there sometime in February. However, my stepdad still must pay in some form, or at least we're trying to get him to. My uncle has called my other uncles and aunts, with my permission, to basically vent about the situation. So majority of my mom's side, who all live in GA, knows about what happened. I woke up to a lot of texts about the situation, given sympathy, as well as money to have for prom, which have totaled to about $300. So this is great. My mom has also contacted my step-in-laws, who then spread the news with pictures, and I guess most of them are shocked as well, other than his mother is buying his claim that it's just a dress and it was an accident despite evidence. I got a call from my stepdad's sister sympathizing for me. And through conversations with I learned that my stepdad has also been asking a lot of his family to help him with his finances. Because for some reason the dude has bought so many things to pay off he can't keep up with them. My mom called my stepdad for answers which we recorded. And he's basically trying to blame her BC if she didn't piss him off last night then he wouldn't have done it. And that he was trying to show me why I shouldn't be irresponsible with money BC. I guess he planned to lecture afterwards. Also my mom has broken up with him BC. He blamed her for caring more about me than him, which is weird. Which ensured in an argument with her saying you think I care about her more than you're gonna see just how much I do. Also they've been on a rocky relationship since he can't manage money and this was her breaking point. Edit/update 6. Sorry to post on here, Reddit keep telling me to try again later, so sorry again. Okay, so a lot of BS has transpired. Firstly, we've placed an order for my dress, and they are shipping it now and it should be at the boutique by February 23rd, so all that is taken care of. My SD and mom are officially broken up and my mom said she doesn't now as she'll move on with divorce proceedings, yet BC everything is still fresh and lawyer are expensive and she can't afford it RN. Also they have a prenup so they don't share a cent and the house is my mother dad house she inherited. She had a different dad than all her siblings and all her siblings share a dad. So my stepfather showed back up with his brother after a while and my stepfather decided to do and buy me a new dress from Macy that looks similar to dress in color and length, but it's very tacky and ugly. And looked nothing like the original. He then tried to apologize and said it wasn't his intention to ruin the dress. He said that he was simply gonna wash it and say, see, this is why you don't buy things like this, and then he would have bought me another dress. But that's make absolutely no sense. Also my uncle came back to my house after I texted him. My stepdad came back, he was at the store, and they got into a big argument where basically my uncle demanded to know why he destroyed the dress. And my stepdad said he not gonna walk up in his house demanding shit, and my uncle called him a bitch. And then my SD said to call him a bitch again, which he did, and they ended up fighting. My SD lost, he threatened to call the cops, but we reminded him that he swung first. After that my stepdad went on a tirade and cussed us out and left and took the dress with him. We are actually planning on taking y'all advice and taking him to small claims court given the evidence and the damage. And hopefully we win. Also my SD is staying at his parents' house currently. Lastly, for all curious about my brothers, they are 15, half, and 18, step. The 15 was at his girlfriend's house since Friday, so he wasn't home for any of the commotion but did reach out to me today. I love him so much. And the 18-year basically sided with his dad, so that all there is to say. Also those who suggested changing the streaming's passwords, I have changed them. And me and my mom are gonna get me my own bank account later today. Thank you guys for all the support. I'll continue to update as things come and our plans of action and the verdict and all.